People often see divorce as a bitter and dramatic event, but Billy Bob Thornton's experience challenges this stereotype. Known for his unique approach to life and relationships, Thornton has maintained friendly ties with some of his ex-wives, including Angelina Jolie. Although their whirlwind romance was highly publicized and ended in divorce, they remained close friends and still communicate regularly. This friendship is unusual in Hollywood, where breakups are often filled with tension. It reflects Thornton's distinct outlook on life, where he values meaningful connections and respects those who have been part of his journey. Thornton's life story is a fascinating blend of overcoming struggles and relentlessly pursuing his passions. He was born on August 4, 1955, in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and grew up in modest conditions. His family lacked basic amenities like electricity and indoor plumbing and frequently moved between small towns in Arkansas. His father, William Raymond Thornton, was a high school teacher and basketball coach, while his mother, Virginia Roberta, claimed to have psychic abilities. Despite his challenging childhood, Thornton developed a strong sense of resilience that carried into his adult life. School was not easy for Thornton because he struggled with undiagnosed dyslexia, which affected his academic confidence. However, he found an outlet in sports and became a talented high school baseball player. He even tried out for the Kansas City Royals, but a serious injury ended his dreams of a professional sports career. After graduating high school in 1973, he explored different paths, including attending Henderson State University to study psychology. However, his time there was short-lived, and he dropped out after 2 semesters, feeling drawn to a less conventional life. Over the years, he worked various jobs, from laying asphalt for the Arkansas State Transportation Department to working in telemarketing, fast food, and offshore wind farming. These diverse experiences prepared him for his eventual move to Los Angeles in the mid-1980s, where he hoped to break into the entertainment industry. Los Angeles was tough on Thornton at first, and he struggled to make ends meet while trying to establish himself as an actor. A major turning point came when he met director Billy Wilder while working as a waiter. Wilder advised him to try screenwriting, a suggestion that would prove to be instrumental in his career. During his early years in Hollywood, he took small roles in TV shows and films, appearing in minor roles in productions such as Beethoven's Symphonies and Hunter's Blood in 1987. He continued gaining experience through small parts in TV shows like Matlock and films like South Reno. His breakthrough came in 1992 when he co-wrote and acted in the crime drama One False Move, which he developed with his writing partner Tom Epperson. This film established him as a promising talent in both acting and screenwriting, earning him recognition in Hollywood. However, his biggest success arrived 4 years later with Sling Blade, a film he wrote, directed, and starred in. Expanding on a short film he had previously created, Sling Blade tells the story of Carl Childers, a mentally disabled man who committed murder. The film was a major hit, receiving widespread critical acclaim. Thornton won an Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay and was also nominated for Best Actor. This success cemented his reputation in Hollywood and opened doors to many prominent roles. Following Sling Blade, his career took off with major roles in blockbuster films like Armageddon and critically acclaimed dramas such as A Simple Plan, which earned him another Oscar nomination. He continued to explore different roles, even directing Daddy and Them and All the Pretty Horses, though the latter left him frustrated due to studio interference. In 2003, he starred in the dark comedy Bad Santa, which showcased his talent for playing edgy, unconventional characters. To fully embrace the role, Thornton admitted to drinking on set to portray the crude and foul-mouthed character convincingly. Bad Santa became one of his most iconic performances and solidified his status in the dark comedy genre. During the early 2000s, Thornton continued delivering complex performances in films like Friday Night Lights and The Alamo. His transition to television was equally successful. In 2014, he starred in FX's Fargo as the sociopathic hitman Lorne Malvo, a role that earned him a Golden Globe. In 2016, he played a washed-up lawyer in Amazon's Goliath, receiving further critical acclaim for his nuanced performance. Despite his professional success, Thornton's personal life often made headlines, particularly his marriages. His first marriage to Melissa Lee Gatlin in 1978 ended within a few years. They had a daughter, Amanda, in 1979, But the marriage quickly fell apart due to Gatlin citing infidelity. Thornton had a strained relationship with Amanda, and she grew up mostly estranged from him, raised by her mother. Amanda later faced her own legal struggles and was sentenced to prison in 2008 for the tragic death of a friend's child. However, with the help of the Innocence Project of Florida, new evidence emerged in 2020, leading to her release. His second marriage, to actress Toni Lawrence in 1986, was also short-lived, lasting just 2 years. Lawrence, known for her role in Daddy's Deadly Darling, later described Thornton as talented but troubled. His third marriage, to actress Cinda Williams from 1990 to 1992, followed a similar pattern. Though they remained close friends, they realized they were better suited as companions rather than romantic partners. Williams later found happiness with film producer Rod Plummer, with whom she shares a child. Thornton's fourth marriage, to Playboy model Pietra Dawn Cherniak in 1993, initially seemed like a fairy tale. The couple had 2 sons, William and Harry, born just a year apart. However, behind closed doors, their marriage was troubled. In 1997, Pietra filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences, and also obtained a restraining order against Thornton, accusing him of spousal abuse. She claimed that he physically assaulted her on multiple occasions, even in front of their children. Thornton denied these accusations, maintaining that while their marriage was imperfect, he never engaged in the violent behavior she described. Despite his defense, his reputation took a hit, and the divorce ended under a cloud of controversy. Perhaps the most publicized chapter of Thornton's love life was his marriage to actress Angelina Jolie. Their relationship shocked many, as Jolie was already a rising star and had been previously married to actor Johnny Lee Miller. Thornton, on the other hand, was engaged to actress Laura Dern at the time. Their intense chemistry sparked during the filming of Pushing Tin in 1999, and they quickly fell for each other. Without warning, Thornton ended his engagement with Dern and married Jolie in a spontaneous Las Vegas ceremony in May 2000. The suddenness of their marriage stunned both the public and Dern, who later expressed her heartbreak, stating that she had left for a film shoot only to return and discover that Thornton had married someone else. Thornton and Jolie's relationship was passionate and unconventional. They famously wore vials of each other's blood around their necks, a gesture that fueled speculation and media frenzy. Their love was intense, unpredictable, and unlike anything Hollywood had seen before. Their lives were filled with an intense passion, and right after getting married, they made a grand purchase, a luxurious $33.75 million mansion in Beverly Hills. The house, which previously belonged to Guns N' Roses guitarist Slash, had 9 bedrooms and even a recording studio, making it seem like the perfect place for their new beginning. However, despite owning such a lavish home, they spent little time there due to their busy careers and constant travels. The house symbolized their commitment, but their demanding schedules kept them on the move. Their relationship was constantly in the public eye, and they were never shy about showing affection. One particularly memorable moment happened in June 2000 at the premiere of Gone in 60 Seconds. As they walked the red carpet, they openly kissed in front of photographers, leaving a lasting impression. When asked about the most exciting part of the evening, Thornton playfully responded that it was their ride to the event, highlighting the spontaneous and intense nature of their love. Throughout their marriage, they continued to surprise and entertain the public with their unconventional behavior. Their relationship was unpredictable and stood out from typical Hollywood romances. At one point, rumors surfaced about Thornton wearing Jolie's underwear. While addressing the speculation, he admitted that there was some truth to it but clarified that it had been exaggerated. He explained that he once wore her underwear while working out at the gym, and someone happened to notice. However, it wasn't a regular habit, just a one-time occurrence. Their home, too, reflected the unique intensity of their relationship. In an interview with Us Weekly, they revealed that they had installed a padded room in their Beverly Hills mansion, a retreat where they could escape whenever their emotions became overwhelming. Jolie once described their connection as something so powerful that it was surprising they ever left the room at all. She expressed how complete, safe, and loved she felt with Thornton, saying that being with him made her feel as though she was on fire. Thornton echoed her thoughts, admitting that their passion could sometimes be overwhelming. Perhaps one of the most talked about aspects of their relationship was the infamous blood vials. In July 2001, the media went into a frenzy after discovering that the couple wore necklaces containing each other's blood. Many assumed they carried around large amounts of blood, but Thornton later clarified that the act was much simpler than people believed. They had simply pricked their fingers with a pin, placed a small amount of blood into tiny vials, and wore them when they were apart. Though the media exaggerated the story, for them, it was a symbol of their deep and unique bond. By March 2002, they were preparing for a significant step in their relationship, adopting a child. They had decided to adopt a 7-month-old boy from Cambodia named Maddox. Jolie publicly announced the adoption, but just as their relationship was beginning to fall apart, the adoption plans changed. After their split, Jolie adopted Maddox as a single parent, clarifying that Thornton was not involved in the process. He never publicly spoke about the adoption, and their relationship had reached a breaking point. Around this time, rumors of infidelity began circulating, with reports suggesting that Thornton was undergoing therapy for sex addiction and possibly having an affair with his therapist. Though neither Thornton nor Jolie confirmed these claims, the rumors created tension between them. Jolie was reportedly heartbroken when she heard about the alleged affair, and their once fiery relationship began to cool. By the summer of 2002, their romance ended just as abruptly as it had begun, leaving fans and the media wondering what had gone wrong. While Thornton remained mostly silent about the breakup, Jolie opened up in a 2004 interview with Vogue, explaining that they had changed too much as individuals for their marriage to last. In a 2005 interview with Vanity Fair, she elaborated further, saying that over the course of a year, they had both evolved in completely different directions. She explained that she had become the person she was meant to be, while Thornton had also changed, leading them down separate paths. Thornton later spoke about the breakup in a 2003 interview with Entertainment Weekly, comparing it to a sudden and unexpected disaster. He described it as feeling like he had planned a casual night out with friends, only to find himself in the middle of helicopters and gunfire, completely confused about what had happened. As the years went on, he admitted that he had felt out of place in their marriage. In a 2016 interview with GQ, he revealed that he never felt good enough for Jolie. While her life was filled with global humanitarian work and travel, he preferred staying at home, watching baseball. Their lifestyles were simply too different. By 2018, he further elaborated that their divorce was primarily due to these differences. Jolie thrived on an international lifestyle, constantly moving and advocating for global causes, while Thornton preferred a quieter, more routine existence. Despite their split, they remained on good terms. Both moved on with their lives. Thornton married Connie Angland in 2014, while Jolie married Brad Pitt, though her marriage ended in 2016. In 2012, Jolie even wrote the foreword for Thornton's memoir, The Billy Bob Tapes, A Cave Full of Ghosts, in which she spoke fondly of him, praising his unique personality and acknowledging his struggles with anxiety. Despite their romantic relationship ending long ago, they continued to hold respect for one another. Thornton has spoken warmly about Jolie over the years, admitting in a 2016 interview with GQ that while they don't talk often, they still check in with each other every few months. Though their love story didn't last, the bond they shared remained, proving that some relationships, even after ending, can still leave room for friendship and respect. After his split from Jolie, Thornton eventually found lasting love with Connie Angland. By the time they met on the set of Bad Santa in 2002, Thornton had already been married 5 times. However, this relationship felt different. They took their time, dating for 12 years before deciding to marry in 2014. Their wedding was a quiet, intimate ceremony held at their Los Angeles home, far from the paparazzi and public attention. Thornton had previously expressed hesitation about getting married again, even telling Maxim in 2008 that he didn't want to put Angland through the scrutiny of being his 6th wife. However, after over a decade together, they finally tied the knot in a simple ceremony in their front yard. One of the reasons their relationship has lasted is their compatibility. Thornton has always described himself as a homebody, someone who doesn't enjoy being in the spotlight or around influential Hollywood figures. Angland shares a similar preference for a quiet, private life, which has allowed their relationship to thrive. Thornton has praised her for understanding him and for being comfortable staying out of the limelight. He even built a recording studio at home so he could work on his music without leaving. Together, they have built a family-centered life, raising their daughter Bella, who was born in 2004. Thornton, who already had older children, had to adjust to fatherhood again, but he quickly embraced it. He has often spoken about his close bond with Bella, sharing that she introduced him to pop music and artists like Christina Perri and Taylor Swift. Interestingly, it was Bella who ultimately influenced her parents to get married. After years of being together, she began questioning why they weren't married, which led Thornton and Angland to finally make it official. Today, Thornton continues to balance his career with his family life. While he remains active in music, television, and film, his main priority is being present for his wife and daughter. The couple occasionally steps out for red carpet events, like the 2022 premiere of The Grey Man, but they mostly prefer their quiet life at home. Thornton's marriage to Angland has proven to be his most stable and enduring relationship, built on mutual understanding and shared values. His story is a testament to the idea that love can take time but is worth the wait. Even his past relationship with Jolie, though it ended, remains a significant part of his journey, showing that some connections may fade but never completely disappear. What do you think is more important for a lasting relationship, perfect timing, or finding someone who truly complements your personality? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating stories.